So I haven't been on for a while now, and for those of you interested, I'm gonna leave in the comment section below, I'm gonna leave a description of the events that unfolded in the past month. But it's safe to say that I'm pretty far behind when it comes to Total War news on the new projects and Warhammer 2. So I wanted to go ahead and play a little bit of catch up, and that's what this video is about. I wanted to go ahead and talk about and give you guys my thoughts on the stuff that Creative Assembly is coming out with for the new historical Total War eras, I guess, or the Flashpoint historical Total War. So essentially what they're trying to do is they're trying to add DLCs, expansions to the games that they already have. And from what we've seen on the page, I'm going to go have a link to their blog in the description below. It shows what looks like to be a Viking warrior, so I believe more than likely the first Flashpoint Total War is going to be having to do with the Vikings in some aspect and probably going to be attached to Attila. And I'm fine with that, honestly, but as long as they keep going with it, some of the things I do want to see, I want to see the Crusades. I want to see more stuff having to do with Napoleon Total War. They said it was going to be in the vein of Fall of the Samurai. They're kind of likening it to Fall of the Samurai and the Boshin War. So that's real important because Fall of the Samurai essentially was its own standalone game, but it was connected to Shogun 2. So hopefully whatever game this is going to be, this historical Total War Flashpoint game, hopefully it's a fully realized and fully detailed game, and it looks like this team is getting closer and closer to kind of getting the groundwork laid and having this game come out. So I'm actually very much looking forward to this, getting some more historical stuff with our Warhammer and our Warhammer 2. And I mean, with the Viking aspect of it, that's what I'm assuming it is from the pictures. And you know, that would be pretty cool. I know we did have the Viking Forefathers DLC, which was sort of Vikings, but like a much earlier version. So how far they're gonna go into the future with this, you know, who knows. And if they're gonna, it looks like they're gonna be using the same engine they used for whatever games they're going to be attaching this to. That's what my thoughts are on that. So I'm thinking that this is going to be based on the Attila engine, not the Warhammer engine or the Warhammer 2 engine. So more likely match combat will make a return. If I had to put a price tag on some of these DLCs, these new historical DLCs they're adding, probably anywhere, depending on how much they are, $10 to $15 around there, depending how much detail they are in. If they and I'm hoping that they're adding these new eras to the games further back. Like I mentioned, I want Napoleon definitely to have one. Empire would be pretty cool to have one. Obviously they really wouldn't make one for Medieval 2 or Rome, and I think that's a waste because we don't really have a Medieval 2 styled game. And I do want to see the Crusades. That's one that I would very much like to see, but I also would like to see maybe some segments in China, maybe based on Shogun 2 engine. That would be pretty interesting as well, or some sort of flashpoints in the Korean Peninsula, basically back in the day. So I'm excited for it. I can't wait for them to release whatever it is they're going to release. I'm glad that they're going and continually updating and adding new features to their older games. But anyway, guys, let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this change. I know I'm a little bit late to the party on this, but I want to go ahead and kind of catch up on some of the things that I've missed while I've been away. Drop me a like if you like my video, and this is going to be Senjutsu signing off.